do you believe that most solo or small law firm owners should consider going virtual? And if they do you have any recommendations for them being successful in a virtual environment?
So it's funny because when I started my firm, in some ways, there's just a lot of rebranding. I mean, when I started my firm, I do work in the energy regulatory space. And so my role models, at least two of them, there was one attorney who worked from a home office because he had two disabled children and he was able to stay home and watch out for them. And then there was another attorney who had a national practice. And since his clients were all over the country, there's no reason for him to work anywhere else. So in my industry, this kind of model had always been out there. And it was something I was accustomed to. And then it was sort of rebranded as being, forward looking and remote or parent friendly. But, and there are some very successful remote or distributed practices. I mean, there's different names for them. I think, I think a lot of it depends, first of all, on how you work best. I mean, there are some people who just need an office or a separate place to go to. And during the pandemic, working from home, I think for them, for that category of people, was very challenging. Some people feel like an office can be the hub of work-life culture and that you can't develop a culture without having an office. But I think that the reality is that if you want to be able to attract the most people, then I think you have to, at least from a worker's perspective, you have to offer remote access as an option. And I think also for clients, I mean, the one thing is, I mean, where it's really been beneficial is for clients, because people don't want to take time out of their day to have to go to an attorney's office or to meet with an attorney. And, most firms were not offering weekend hours, so people would lose work time just to see their attorney. So I think this has been something that if you want to capture today's clients, you have to at least offer something remote as an option. Maybe all clients won't take advantage of it, but I think it has to be available.